you can play in any chapter that you want. So you get to meet people from anywhere.
Mayor Phil, what's going on, man? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen each other. It's been a crazy few weeks on the road here, I feel like.
Yeah, from Orlando to Vegas, back to Orlando. A lot of good times. Saw a lot of great people out in the West Coast. Seeing out the people out at Las Vegas at Rio Seco. Had a great event out there with Hendra and Craig, and then quickly follow that up with the Orlando events at the the Disney Classic, followed by the Four Ball. I mean, it's been a whirlwind. And then to top it off with the PGA show to close it off. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm happy to be back in the office and back to normal for a week. It's been great.
Well, for those of the people that don't know yet, you obviously are now full-time APT, joining our team officially. So everybody gets to deal with Mayor Phil now on a regular basis. We couldn't be more excited to add you to the team. We're excited to work together. I know we've shared that privately, but for the first time publicly, I guess, without some random PA announcement at a golf tournament that I'm sure would be a little bit awkward. Now on the first tee, the new full-time employee of the APT, Phil Van Geertelen. So try not to embarrass you, and then you slice into the woods, and that's just a bad look for us. So
that's just what I do.
It happens. I mean, you did finish what, third at Disney, I think?
Fourth, I think.
Fourth? It's pretty solid. Yeah. We'll take that. But it's been a crazy couple weeks, I've got to say, I think my legs are still a little bit sore from the PGA show. The Hero 100 golf marathon with Folds of Honor on Tuesday of PGA show week. And obviously, you and I were real busy Wednesday and Thursday at the PGA show, which our members are going to benefit from greatly. Obviously, we sent the email yesterday about Strachanline, which is a great benefit to our members. But, the fun part about it is you never lead off with your best, right?
That's correct.
And nothing against Strachanline, because we're real excited about the partnership with Strachanline. Mm-hmm. But the PGA show is very eventful for the APT, and we can't wait to share some of those benefits with our members. But even better, just want to throw a shout out, Jake Engelbrake from Kansas City, Rick Knapp from Central Pennsylvania, Don Hamlet from Birmingham joined us. We did we took part in the Hero 100 golf scramble, which people don't know. We played 100 holes of golf in one day. Jake and I actually went around, played one ball around OCN for 100 holes, 5.5 times, plus a hole. Started at 7:30, played until about 5:30 at night. Had a great time. We made 43 birdies between the two of us in 100 holes. But more importantly, our team at APT raised $7,955, which was incredible. Which made up for a huge chunk of fundraising for the day. And now our 2023 season donation so far to Folds of Honor is just north of $42,000 from our APT members. That's probably the most proud I've been of any number we've ever given out in the APT. To me, it's not about membership numbers or tournament participation or prize pools paid out, but $42,000, that's 8 families that we're going to impact forever, that are going to be forever changed based on the generosity of our members. And the best part is, Phil, we're just getting started.
It's just starting. That's the beauty of the whole thing.
It's still January. Well, it's February now, but
again, the seasons are just going to start kicking off here across the country. And, with what our chapter owners are going to be doing, along with us as a part of the national office, what we're doing at national events, that number is just going to go. We're going to be helping a lot more families than just the 8 that you just mentioned. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm curious your take on it. So I've been kind of inundated, obviously, dealing with the Folds of Honor people every day for the last 3 or 4 months as we've been kind of planning out what this partnership looks like and talking. And I can't tell you from my perspective how great they are. Shout out to Sarah Bush, who's based in Wilmington. All the way up to, obviously Lieutenant Colonel Rooney, who we got to spend some time with this last week, and just a fantastic individual. What's one thing that stuck out to you from, our time with Folds of Honor in the last week?
Well,
What's your
again,
thoughts?
knowing it's a, no one in the organization as we do, knowing what they do. But the thing that stuck out to me was at the Folds of Honor, their party night. I think it was Wednesday night. That was how do I say it? Very emotional. When they had one of their recipients come up there and tell her story. If there was a dry eye in the crowd, I would have been shocked. The story about her losing her husband, with her children, and how they're now being taken care of by the Folds of Honor family. That is very powerful to me. One of the things that Mr. Rooney said was that one of the things he wants to do every day was make an impact, and I think that's what we're going to be able to do here with the APT and our fundraising that we're going to be doing throughout the year. Is that we're going to help in that, and we're going to help make an impact on some unfortunate families, whatever. But we're going to be able to help them out. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that was probably the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I think that's great. I just to build on what you were saying. First time for us actually getting to spend some time with Lieutenant Colonel Rooney, I think it was really impactful. The brief conversation we had, we got to hang out with him. Just honestly go back to their condo and have a meal with them and hang out and just spend time as friends. We use the term APT family a lot. And we're serious about that as we build relationships with members and have impact with members from across the country. But to be a part of the Folds of Honor family and for them to extend that invitation to not only us, but everybody within the Amateur Players Tour special, it's really an honor to be able to partner with them. I mean, they've been able to give out over $45 million in scholarships last year alone. But at the same time, they're so grateful for, what we're able to do. To me, seems like peanuts compared to that. But they understand that every single dollar matters because it allows them to reach a family and impact a family that they couldn't otherwise. And it's just really, really special to be a part of that and to get that started. Actually was on the phone a little bit this afternoon with American Dunes head pro Ian Ziska, who, by the way, won PGA Merchandiser of the Year this year. We're excited to be there in August. Registration right now is open for American Dunes for Folds of Honor partner members. If you've not heard about American Dunes, Google it and look it up. I'm going to say right now it's going to be the most impactful event we've ever run on the Amateur Players Tour, and it is an event you do not want to miss. If you are watching tonight and you've not heard of American Dunes, look it up. It's going to be a really, really special event. Once again, open for Folds of Honor partner members. We've had numerous requests to upgrade. The Folds of Honor partner member is really simple. It's just the $125 membership we normally do plus a $75 donation. 100% of that goes to Folds of Honor. We don't keep anything. There's no upcharge or anything like that. It's literally just join us in donating $75 to Folds of Honor, help the mission going on there. We've got a great thing tonight. Next up, we got obviously an interview with the best new product of the PGA Merchandise Show, which we're really excited about that. Introduce that to everybody. But first, we've got a message from our friends at 2 Under.
2 Under. Quality fabrics, no roll waistband, Joey pouch, elevate and separate, no chafing. What more could you ask for?
I keep seeing Ricky, he says, what more could you ask for? And I'm talking about like really cool new patterns. So let's go ahead and bring Jack and Jay in as we're talking a little bit about 2 Under. But I've got to say my fiance, Allie, she's making fun of me tonight because I literally ordered every single new pair that 2 Under had. That's how good their new prints are. Jack, you have ruined me, but it's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, good to see you. Hello, Phil. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great, Jack.
Excellent. Hello, everybody.
And new to the audience, I don't know if we've introduced him yet, but in the bottom right corner of your screen, Mr. Jay Curry would be Jack's son, a.k.a. my brother from another mother.
Got that right.
Jack has joined the Curry clan, and we are absolutely excited to see them. But we're not here to talk about 2 Under tonight, are we?
We're not, but we always got to remind everybody that 2 Under's been an original sponsor from day one, and we love the APT and we love the sponsorship, and we certainly appreciate the partnership. It just gets better and better every year. And thanks everybody for supporting that 2 Under all throughout the years that we've been together.
Absolutely. We couldn't say enough about you guys and appreciate the partnership and being part of the APT family. Jody and I may joke back and forth that we never thought we'd be selling underwear as part of our job at the APT tour, but we are proud to do so because it is by far the best thing we've ever worn. And you guys are great partners with us, and we're very appreciative and thankful for that. But all that being said, you've got involved in a company that happened out of and people don't realize how monumental this is, because Phil and I were at the PGA show for 2 full days. And I'll confess to you, we were there from open to close, open to beyond close for 2 days. And we never walked the show end to end. It's that big.
You can't do it.
It's impossible. Thousands upon thousands of booths. Probably 1,000 new products this year at the PGA Merchandise Show, and Skony won Best New Product. How cool is that?
We're thrilled.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about Skony, partnership with APT. Jack, Jay, you guys got the floor for a couple minutes. Tell us about what you guys got going on.
So in June, I met 2 young men who are the co-owners of the company, John Matuzik and Craig Shaw. Was very fortunate to meet them through a good friend of mine, and that's Michael Shaw, and that's Craig's dad, who's been a rep for 35 years plus, like me, in the golf business. And he said to me, between church and state, I cannot work with my son. You need to run the sales for this company. So I got together with the ownership and said, let's do it. And they showed us the product, their ideas, where it came from. The whole point of this thing was they're sitting at a softball tournament. They just got done playing in a USSSA tournament. They're wearing Hey Dude shoes. They're sitting there with their feet up and a beer in their hand and watching a golf tournament. And they came upon an idea, looking at their shoes and looking at the golf, and said, why can't we create a golf shoe that looks like this that goes to market? And they did. It took them 1.5 years between sampling from all the factories and getting everything in to create the brand. And the brand is basically, the name Skony is Danish for beautiful, with the hyphen above the O there. If you take that hyphen off and look up the word Skony and Google it, it's going to tell you it's a shoe. So beautiful shoe. They didn't want to copy, obviously, the people that are out there, the big dogs that we're talking about, but they wanted to create something that looked like that, but added a little better features. And the features were fantastic. I mean, they put in a great midsole, added some torsional construction in there to create some support. They put a good fly knit, microfiber fly knit in the top. They put a lace in there, a lace lock that's going to allow you to cinch it across the forefoot. They put a removable insole in there, which we've already upgraded since I came on board. And more importantly, they created it on a last that fits 97.5% of the golfers. That's a D heel and a double E forefoot. So you don't need to carry wides and mediums and different sizes. So we have everything from 8 through 12 and half sizes, and then whole sizes 13 and 14. For those people who like Chris Yugi, we have to give Mr. Huge size 15. So we're going to have 15s also in 2023. So it's coming on board. We created 8 colors, and we added women's, and we're so excited. We're very blessed to, one, get the award at the show, like Matt shared with you. There's hundreds and hundreds of new products out there, and to get voted by the customers themselves to say that you have the best product in the show, in the category, we're ecstatic. And since that happened, of course, our phone's been ringing off the hook and the website's been going crazy. But to be a partner with APT means a lot, because we're bringing a product to you that it's not for, listen, you're not going to go play the club championship or a mid amateur in this shoe. It's a shoe that's made literally slip on, tee off is our slogan. You put it on in the morning, you go out and play with the boys or the girls, and you go out afterward and you don't have to change shoes. And for the millennials who don't like to lace their shoes, And for the old men that don't like to bend down to lace shoes, we got them both. So we feel very privileged that we have a great shoe out there.
And for the golf
Well,
pros
Jack,
that live in these shoes, it's a game changer because I mean you literally, I mean, I think I wore my golf shoes at my wedding date, to be honest, and I think I wore my golf shoes to you know where, everywhere. I mean that we being a PGA pro, that I live and breathe in a golf shoe.
Right. Well, I'll be honest. I told Allie, I mean, I'm getting married in Charleston, obviously where Sconey's located.
Low country.
You're born.
And I told Allie, I was like, you know, she's like, what are you going to wear for shoes for the wedding? I was like, I think I'm just going to wear my Sconey's. That's what I wear every other day. And needless to say, I got 2 responses. Number 1 was, well, when are my Sconey's going to be in? Because she wants to take them on vacation next week. And so she's a little bit disappointed that she's got to wait a little bit longer. And number 2 was, I was told I'm not allowed to wear my Sconey's at my wedding. So you got to
so
take
what
that
size,
up with
what
her.
size is Allie?
You got 8 colors to pick from, Matt.
Goodness, you put me on the spot. I think it's 8 or 9. I don't know.
Allie,
I'm sure
you gotta
she'll be in the comments here shortly.
Get
to
your
let us
size
know.
to us. We'll overnight a pair so she has them for vacation.
There we go. Look at that. You are making me a hero, Jack, and I appreciate it because, crap, man, I was getting in trouble. She's like, you have all the cool stuff. So
Well, we're
it was
gonna
bad
Oh,
get her into
enough.
cool
So
stuff.
I my
She wears your
undershirt.
underwear, but we won't tell anybody.
Not the 9 inches, Jack. Not the 9-inch ones coming. Those are all mine. You can't have those. I'm gonna hide them.
I think on that note, we should change just remember that Sconey and 2 Under have the same exact code, APT20.
PT20. So Stoney.com. We sent out an email for members that are watching a couple days ago for APT members. Definitely check out a pair. I mean, I wear them every day. It's so funny. Chris and I are down here. We're at the St. Louis Golf Expo. We both wore them all day for load in. I guarantee you we'll be wearing them all weekend. Actually, I'll be honest. I didn't bring another pair of shoes. I literally only have my Sconey's for this weekend for 4 days. So very comfortable. You can't go wrong with them. One of my favorite shoes. So,
well, thanks for sharing that, and we certainly appreciate being the partner with this, and looking forward to a great year together. For all the chapter owners, you'll speak to them. We'll come up with some kind of program to put them on the tables, and we'll make it work for everybody. And we certainly appreciate being the partner.
nice. Yeah, well, we appreciate you and everything that you do with us, and also Folds of Honor. I know you guys are huge supporters. Patriots.
took the words out of my mouth.
So
Yeah, listen, what you're doing for the Folds of Honor as a group, it just makes my heart bigger and bigger, and gives me goosebumps, because I love Lucero, Dan, and I love Sarah and Tony and Ben and the whole group. I can go on and on. Been with them now for 8 years. What you're doing is a unique and different thing that is bringing something. It's bringing the consumers who are the actual users every day, who play golf every day, into the Folds of Honor. And it's fantastic. And you guys do a great job. And congratulations on what you've done in a short period of time. I can only give you as much accolades as you possibly earned.
Well, thank you, Jack. And you know, we're, like I said, I told Sarah today, I sent her a picture. Our booth is very Folds of Honor centric in St. Louis this week. I can't wait to show pictures to everybody. We've been working on some stuff with our partnership. We're kind of rolling out this weekend down here, and we're just so blessed to be part of the Folds of Honor family. I couldn't be more proud. I couldn't be more proud of our members and their generosity, and it's just a special thing to be a part of, and we're very blessed. And to continue to expand, which is a great segue into our next segment tonight. Everybody wants to know, they're like, man, it's February 2nd and APT's announcing a new chapter.
Yes.
Which is great, because we still have 2 more chapters to announce this year after the one tonight. So We're continuing to expand. It's going to be really fun. Obviously, Jack, we'll have to get you connected with everybody, because we know you love to deal with our local chapters and everything. But thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. Jack, Jay, you guys
Thanks for the invite.
Thanks
for having us.
And look forward to catching up with you all soon, okay?
Sounds great. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Take
guys.
care.
So Coming up next, we've got a commercial from friends at Turtleson. But before that, just members, the 40% store is open right now. And Shane, I always say his name wrong.
Sean.
Sean. I know. I was looking at it. I'm like, gosh, dang it. As soon as I said it, I was like, I did it again. You just got to stay tuned for 30 seconds so you can find out where the new chapter is. Every time. I just give up, Sean. Like I said Shan forever, and I was like, I'll never say Shan again. And then I look at it, and I can't ever say the name right. So I apologize. I think I need to talk to Joe Arnold for a minute or something because I can at least get that right. So Joe Arnold from New York, shout out. How's it going? But Phil, how good is it to be able to hang out with Jack Curry all the time?
Oh, he's such a wonderful guy. Again, what he's done for us, as nice as he is as a man, or whatever. I mean, the products that he promotes, whatever, and he's marketing, whatever, top-notch products, whatever. Can't say enough about him. Again, just a true friend of the tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Just absolutely great. I can't say enough good. He calls me his third son. He's definitely my second dad. There's no question about that, whether it be APT related or personal related. There's just no, it's just great to do business with great people and great products. When we're talking about Skony, I have no doubt if someone watching this live tonight orders a pair of Skonies that they're not going to be thrilled with the product they get. The same as 2 Under. I mean, I'm not joking when I literally said I ordered every single print that they have and that my fiance literally yelled at me. That's a true story that happened today. There's like 13 new prints, I think. I don't know how many of them there are, but I ordered every single one of them. They're awesome.
The only thing that was you're lucky about when they had the display at the PGA show and you said I want one of each, it was duplicated. Otherwise, you would have had twice as many.
I know, and I would have ordered them. It would have been fine because every single one. I mean, their designer. It's so funny to talk to him because he just thinks it's funny what he's doing. He's got such a good spirit on the 2 Under. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, real quick before we jump into new chapter, everybody wants to know where the new chapter is. Where's the APT going to expand? I'm really excited about this one, mainly because I'm going to give him crap when he gets on. We've been chasing him for a long freaking time. So it's really good. But the Turtleson shop this month is special for members. So take advantage of it, guys. They have included sale products for this shop. So even if you find a sale item on their website, which there's a ton of because it's after Christmas, they're going to give you 40% off the sale price.
You can't beat that.
It's stupid. It's like stealing. I feel bad. Like Carol sent me the instructions for Turtleson's shop this month, and I was like, are you sure, Carol? Because you realize that I'm going to take advantage of that because 40% off sale price is pretty freaking good. Like some stuff is already marked off 30 to 40%, and then they're going to give you 40% off of that. So you don't have to be really good at math to understand that that's a really good deal. Just saying. So
that is true.
Definitely shop the Turtle Shop. It's fantastic. Couldn't be happier with that. But it's that time. So the first of 3 new chapter announcements coming up. I don't know how many new chapters is that for this year. So I'm trying to think. Idaho, Central Pennsylvania, Tulsa, Hawaii.
It's a lot.
How many? New Jersey? Freaking love me some Anthony Ventura. Shout out to New Jersey. What else? 5?
Sounds about right.
Did we miss one, Chris?
I have to look at the numbers.
You know everybody.
Yeah, we're missing one.
We're missing one. We'll always miss one.
The newer
Boy.
one.
Boise? Boy?
What? He's mouthing something to me. Hold on. Guys, I'm going to mute my microphone so Chris. He's telling me people we haven't announced yet because we got 2 more after tonight. So, and I'm just saying, this guy's getting antsy because he's in the chat. Just let me know when you want me to join. Like, hey, we want you to join. Like 6 months ago, dude. But come on, let's get you introduced. We are excited. The next APT chapter is, drum roll, please. I guess we don't have anybody, Phil. What are we going to do?
Where's he at?
There he
is.
Portland, Oregon, Mr. Stotts. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but I'm going to try. How's it going?
It's like it's soda. It's like soda, but with a TH.
Gotcha. That's way easier to pronounce than Stotts. I don't even know why I thought it was a problem.
Oh,
I've had a problem with it my whole life.
Gotcha. What was the nickname you had in high school? Let's go fun tonight. What was your nickname in high school with Stotts?
Stotzy.
Stottsy. I can go with that. That's...
You already picked up on that. I didn't even have to tell you that. And when we were chatting the other day on a business call, you said it. People just naturally pick it up.
100%. Well, I didn't know if they called you like Soda Thoda or something like that, or
No. They called 9 inches, but that's a whole other thing.
Wow.
Sorry.
Our live is now rated R.
Just picking it up. Just picking up the theme of the evening.
he's got the 2 unders too.
He's got the 2 unders too. Jack, he needs some 9 inches. He's got big thighs.
I do.
So if you get the 9 inches, they won't ride up. That's what they tell me. So that's why I got all new underwear. we're living it out in real time, but man, we couldn't be more excited to have you on board in Portland. I know we've been talking for a while now. It's really great to have you on the team.
Thanks. Great to be here, and I appreciate the persistence and the patience, and really excited about where the tour is going and the momentum that it's got, and nice to be on a ship that's heading up and not down.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, when we talk about Oregon golf courses, I mean, we got to start because, you have the top 4 in the country.
Well, probably soon to be 6. They're building another.
I mean, I'm a fan of Sheep Ranch. I'm not going to lie. Sheep Ranch had a hole-in-one there in November.
Nice.
I still can't. We could debate this forever. See, Phil has not been to Bandon,
No,
which
not yet.
I've made fun of him for a lot of time. And you APT members that didn't go to Bandon when we had our 4-ball trip there, because it was going to be too cold because it was November, it was 60 degrees and sunny. We wore shorts every day. It was great.
It's the Mecca. Every golfer has to make a trip.
So let's have a debate about Bandon real quick. I think this is important when we talk about Oregon. What's the best course at Bandon and why?
Trails by far.
See, I don't like that because I agree with you.
See?
It's the best walk in the world.
It's amazing. I love it because it has both the ocean feel and inward feel, and you can play 1-9 and feel secluded in the trees, and then all of a sudden you're walking out and you're just walking out to like the beautiful ocean view, and you get both aspects of it. So
that's fair.
I like it.
I think holes 7 through 14 at Trails are some of the best golf holes in the world put together. I mean, it just you get to the walk, you get through 6, and you walk up the hill, kind of secluded through the woods, and you get to 7, which is really 7 through 14 are like the forest section of Trails, and those are some of the best. I mean, there are very few golf courses that I could shoot 100 on and still be happy.
It's so beautiful.
Oh my
God. It's peaceful. Like you get the winds and stuff like that, but the trees guard it or whatever. And then you have to, I don't know. It's just, it's challenging all the way. I mean, you've got to learn, you got to do all the golf stuff and shape it and all that. But then you walk out onto the ocean side, and all of a sudden you've got to be hitting knockdown shots. And I mean, it's just super, super challenging all the way around.
Such a good golf hole. I mean, 14 might be the toughest short par 4 ever.
14. Oh yes, it's on the side of the hill.
Because lay up and you're screwed. And trying to drive the green,
you got a
screwed. Like
60-foot uphill shot to a green.
Yeah, I probably made 2 of the best pars there in my life from really, really bad spots where my caddy was like, "I don't know how you just did that. You're an idiot."
I don't. I still have not parred that hole.
But the thing about Bandon that's so amazing for those of you guys that haven't been and understand this is Oregon golf and in general. Like certainly, I know Stotzy will run some tournaments out that way. On the ocean side, is you have trails, which I think trails just kind of puts it all together for me. If I'm rating Bandon on just views, I got to go Sheep Ranch because Sheep Ranch has, from a view standpoint, is probably the best walk on property, how they use ocean holes and back and forth. It's just so incredibly beautiful. But from a pure golf standpoint, my favorite moment of that trip might be hitting the tee shot on number 3 at Old McDonald and walking past the ghost tree and seeing the entire Seaside Links in front of you. And you're just like, I'm going to be here for the next 3.5 hours. This is like the greatest thing ever.
It's amazing. There's so many great spots and holes. And I'm a huge, 15, 16, 17 of dunes has a special place in my heart. It's all along the water. That's always the group of holes that gets a lot of TV coverage from the USAM and the US Junior that was there. But you're basically hitting over a chasm of the ocean and you're cliffside. So, if it's not on point, it's gone.
Right.
There's no hitting. There's no walking down to the beach and getting that ball back.
No, exactly. I mean, it's cliffs. Like you.
Yeah.
It's like you're hitting on the beach. And you're like, oh, sand shot. No, I mean it falls off quite a bit out there.
Yeah. It's a good 100 feet down. So
yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, beautiful piece of property for sure.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, if nobody's been, Oregon golf, you can't not talk about Bandon. I mean, you fly into Eugene or you fly into Portland and, you drive over the mountains and down the coast. But there's some great golf, up where you're at in Portland and Oregon. And why don't you tell us a little bit about kind of some of the places that you're planning on scheduling and give people a little preview of what you're looking to do.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a few years now, and so I've got some nice relationships with courses around the area and Oregon, and play a lot of golf competitively. So I've gotten to know a lot of the PGA professionals and stuff like that, and even some of the larger companies that are based here in Oregon. So should be a lot of fun. I've mainly for this year, going to be sticking around the I-5 corridor, which is basically the western part of Oregon, Portland, Salem, getting closer to the Eugene area, with the plan to, hopefully have some stuff across the state. So Camas Meadows, Quail Valley. We've working on Pumpkin, where they did the Live tournament last year, and where Tiger won his 3rd USAM when he was like 7 strokes behind and came back to win. We've got Mallard Creek on the schedule, working on Sun River, Oregon, which is a big tourist and vacation spot over in Central Oregon. So lots of different places, lots of really nice courses, and should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm excited too, because obviously, poor Warren up in Seattle has been on an island last year, not having any friends. So I know he's excited to get you in, and he's been bugging me about getting you in for a long time, and I know you guys are going to work together on some events, so that's going to be fun. We got Boise out west, and so Pacific Northwest is starting to get some really good APT coverage, and it's going to be fun to see you all work together. I know if you've not been to the Pacific Northwest to play golf, like obviously Chambers Bay will be there again Labor Day weekend this year for a huge major. If you've not been out, Chambers is so much fun. There's a lot of really, really great golf. It's worth taking a trip to go see. So you want to talk a little bit about some of the places you guys are going to work together and go to some fun spots?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a marketing major, was my first college degree, so I get kind of creative with that sort of stuff. And so I've been working on some different ideas, and there's a couple of courses out in Eastern Oregon that are very link style. One's called Wine Valley, which is kind of in the Tri-Cities area, that I think would be a really great spot to do something with Washington and Idaho, Utah. And there's another course that's out in Eastern Oregon, which is actually a resort called Sylvie's Ranch, which it's one course that you can play forward one way and backward another way, and link style. And they have ranges, lodging, hunting. You can do all this different types of stuff other than golf, and super, super, super nice, fancy place that would be a great place to have a big event.
Yeah, no, I think all those are going to be fun. I mean, there's so many good golf courses in Pacific Northwest. That's one of the things when we started this, I hadn't played golf in the Pacific Northwest. So the trip to Chambers was my first trip up that way. Obviously, last year we had the event at Bandon, which was great. Went out to Gamble Sands, which is fun. Wine Valley's on my list. I haven't got out there yet. Gamble, if you've not been to Gamble Sands, if you ever get a chance, highly recommend. It's in Eastern Washington.
Yeah, April, I think August 12th and 13th, I think, Warren and Seattle have that booked for a major for this year. So if anybody is wanting to experience that.
Golf with bumpers. That's all I can say. So if you went to Chambers Bay and you were frustrated by how all of the kicker slopes kicked you the wrong direction, play Gamble Sands. They all go towards the hole. I can promise you that. So much fun.
I've had the longest drive that I've ever had on that course. I played it years ago, not too long after it opened, and I was straight downwind on 18, and it's kind of link style, and it goes downhill. And I think it ended up about 432 yards. We had a good 30, 40 mile an hour wind behind us.
Yeah,
and it rolled. It didn't stop. It just kept going.
That place is so much fun. Real quick, want to answer a question. Chad Johnson in the chat was asking about Central Illinois. Phil, I know you had a meeting today. We've seen the Central Illinois schedule. It is going to be posted as soon as tomorrow. Is that correct? We've seen the Central Illinois schedule.
Todd.
So,
Todd.
It's
Todd is working on it right now. It's coming out.
Stay tuned.
It should
I actually
be
really like
within
it.
the next week.
Yeah, and being from Central Illinois, it's a really freaking good schedule, so I'm excited about it. A lot of great private clubs in Central Illinois, which if you're not from Central Illinois, sneaky good golf destination. A lot of really good private clubs with insanely fast greens in the summer, fun to play. Not to take away from Portland, sorry, just answering questions in the chat, Stasi. Don't be hateful. We're so glad that you are with us. So I've been wanting to announce you for a long time.
Well, I had to play hard to get. It increases the desire.
I chased you. I'm not even going to deny that. So I don't even want to hear it. The best part is like you're driving. So you go to visit your family. I think it's a fun story to tell everybody because everybody wants to know how these things happen. So we sent you all the agreement stuff and all that stuff, and I'm waiting for a signature back. We've negotiated it all out. He's driving across the country. He goes to see his family in Tennessee. He's driving all the way back from Tennessee to Oregon.
Yeah.
I finally call him. He goes, "Hey, man, can you just wait to Oregon?" I'm like, "Stotts, all I want from you is to tell me that, like, let's do this." And he goes, let's do this. And I'm like, perfect. That's all I need. We'll figure out the rest
We
of
could have
it.
we could have done this months ago if that's all you needed. I thought you needed a signed contract.
Stotzy, we just wanted you. We want you to run a tour in Portland. We're so excited. We couldn't be more excited to have you on board, man. Seriously, it's been fun working with you so far. I can't wait to come out to visit you in an event. It's going to be a great year. Just so you know, if you're watching in the Portland area and you're ready to jump on the APT bandwagon, you can sign up right now at amateurplayerstour.com. Just select Portland as your chapter. We'll be ready to go. But thank you for coming on tonight. I know we'll talk.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll talk
absolutely.
tomorrow and probably every day for the next 3 months as we're getting going.
Except
But
for next week when you're on vacation. We won't talk.
that's true. Allie's not letting me answer the phone. So you can talk to Chris every day. Chris
I'll
and
talk to
Phil.
Chris.
So I'm on timeout. She's like, you have to pick 3 days when we're on vacation and you cannot touch your phone. So it is what it is. But so if you
Well
guys don't get
deserved.
an
Well
email or a
deserved.
call back from me, blame Allie. It's her fault, not mine. That's all I'm saying. Anyways,
Well deserved.
so I know I appreciate that. Well, Stotzy, thanks for coming on, buddy. We got a
Absolutely.
message from our friends at Blue Tees, and then we got to talk about Hole in One Club, Phil. What do you think? By the way, we paid out $3,000 this week. Just saying.
Sounds good to me.
Take care, guys.
We'll see you, Stotzy. Chris,
Take it
hit
easy.
it with
What up, guys? My name's George Gankis. I'm a PGA Tour coach out of Westlake, California. I teach all sorts of players. I got PGA Tour players such as Matthew Wolff, Sung Kang, many others. There's nothing more I trust than Blue Tees when I'm trying to hit that yardage. It all starts with knowing your distance.
Blue Tees, Phil.
Yep, great guys, great product. Again, another one of our partners that we visited out there, and again, the partnership that you developed with them, again, leads into this announcement for our Hole in One Club. Take it away.
Absolutely. Well, before we get in the Hole in One Club, let's just talk. I just want to talk about their new product for a minute
Okay.
because you and I both got to experience it a little bit. I mean, it doesn't release till April because that's the hard. You know what sucks about the PGA show?
Yeah, everything you want isn't out yet.
I'm just gonna say it. Like, is Jack still on? Chris, can we bring Jack back on? I want to talk about what sucks about the PGA show. We can bring Jay on. We got Jay Curry, special guest right now. Jay, you're a merchandiser of the PGA show. You know what sucks about the PGA show?
Yes,
Is you look at all this cool stuff and you can't get it.
and it's not
They're like,
available.
this ships in August.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't do me any good right now. I want it right
with
now.
With Stony and 200, no, we don't have any worries there. I mean,
Oh, trust me,
everything
no.
that
My
once.
package is already shipped. I have
Other than-
all of
other than
the
the
prints
ladies.
showing up at my house the day after I leave for vacation.
Other than the ladies, March 1st, ladies and the new Navy and men's for Stony will be available to ship.
It's all good.
But yes,
I'm
I
not trying
get
to bust you out. I'm not trying to call you out.
No,
all
hey,
good.
call me out.
Stony and 200 at the top of the list. I'm just saying. But the GPS speaker and the ringer that Blue Tees has come out with is freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It doesn't come out till April 1st, and it makes me sad.
it's a teaser.
I want to
mean,
share with all.
it's a straight up teaser going to the PGA event because of those new products that they introduce, and we're like, I gotta have it. I want it, I want it yesterday. And unfortunately, with the way they introduced it at the show, it's unfortunately not available till. I mean, typically, you guys know, it's Masters. Masters is the kickoff to the golf season. When the Masters starts, it's when all the products tend to become available.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Christian from Blue Tees to text me and be like, really, Matt? That's what you have to say? I'm like, I'm so excited about this speaker. Guys, it is a speaker controlled by an app that also has GPS on the speaker, but it's controlled by the app. So it gets updated constantly as every course in it. The app's got like betting in it. So the course will tell me like, hey, Jay's 200 yards from the green right now. You should bet him that he's going to miss because he misses the green. Your odds are like 7-1 to win. So bet him $20 that he misses the green from here. Like legit technology that I definitely cannot wait to use on Jody because it'll be awesome.
That's what makes this game so much fun, right there.
Absolutely. There's no gambling on APT. I just want to let everybody know we don't own that.
Nah,
In
I
any
remember,
way,
I remember
there's
making
never
a
been
bet with a
bet on
good
me.
friend and said, bet you $20 you can't hit the fairway. And he tried to bunt it, and he hit it like 50 yards because he just wanted to hit the fairway. And he's 50 yards, just bunted it. And now he's like 330 away from the green. I'm like, I bet you $100 you aren't going to make par.
Yeah. It ain't about the first bet, it's about the final bets.
And then I was like a 50-foot putt away. And he's like, I bet you $200 you won't make this. I hit it. The second I hit it, you just knew it was a good putt. And I just put my arms up like this. I'm like, it's good. He's like, how did you just call that? Bam. I won like $300 on that one hole.
I'm making money, man. I love it.
That's the best part about this game. It's just so much fun. Betting or not betting, $2, $3, whatever it is. That's the best part about this game.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Well, we're getting sidetracked. So we need to talk about the Blue Tees thing. Phil was trying to keep me on track. I was like, I want to talk to Jay about this.
No, I appreciate you bringing me back on board.
We love you, Jay. Jay Curry, everyone. So, most degenerate gambler on the APT. The hole-in-one club.
No, I don't think so.
How does the hole-in-one club and Blue Tees go together?
Well, again, I mean, you need a rangefinder. You need to get the yardage that you want. So that's a very important part of that. And this year, our guys are on fire this year already.
Yeah, I mean, we're paying out hole-in-one club like 2 a week.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. I mean, down in Florida, what do we have? 2? We had 3, but unfortunately one
didn't get in the hole-in-one club.
Yeah, well, maybe he'll be in
Just
next
a $500 hole with a hybrid. I felt really bad. I mean, I really do feel bad. Like, I feel like I should play it up and be like, haha, but I feel bad about it. Like, just get in the hole-in-one club, guys. It's $30.
Yeah.
And because, Blue Tees, fits in with the hole-in-one club because you have to get the right yardage and they have rangefinders, we just figured out we should call it the Blue Tees hole-in-one club.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So that being said, for your $30, you still get the $500 cash or the $2,500 cash for your hole-in-one, but you also get your choice of product from Blue Tees. So it's either going to be the rangefinder, which I don't want to say how many I have. Like, I own 2, but I have 27 because y'all leave them and they sit in my trailer and nobody claims them. But I have 2. I love them both. You can get the speaker if you just want to jam to some music, which everybody who doesn't want to jam to some music, or you can get the speaker with the GPS unit on it, which is freaking awesome, which is my favorite. Sconey's still my favorite product of the PGA show, but the speaker was really freaking cool. Just saying.
Yeah, but it's not available yet.
It's not available yet. It's probably why they April 1st. You can order April 1st. If you're going to get a hole-in-one and you want the GPS and speaker, you need to wait till April 1st to get a hole-in-one.
Well, maybe you can pick it and they'll just ship it in April.
That's very possible. I can talk to you about that. I can probably make that happen if that's what you want to do.
Well,
but Mr. Chislavsky, who got the $2,500 hole-in-one, he just wanted a rangefinder. So that was easy.
Okay.
One deal. So he got $2,500 plus a rangefinder.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing Christian out west, right? Coming up here next
time to Monterey. There will be gambling on that round.
Oh,
it's already started.
Don't tell him. Keep it on reps.
Sure.
Yeah. That's right, Tammy. That's why you put your name and number on the rangefinder.
Ask me how many of those rangefinders have name and numbers on them that still haven't responded to pick them up.
Wow, that's a problem.
Oh. There's only 3 Bushnells though. It's mostly Blue Tees.
Oh.
This is what it is. But anyways, Blue Tees hole-in-one club, guys. Same $30. $500 hole-in-one plus $250 worth of Blue Tees stuff.
Not a bad deal.
We're pretty excited about it. Yeah. Also, Blue Tees codes coming back for APT members on the website. We had limited the discount to what we had in the pro shop, but they have a gazillion products now. So we'll carry some in the pro shop, but we'll also have, if you want to get something off of Blue Tees, like the player pack, stuff like that, we'll have a code available in the next couple days. So as soon as we have that finalized, we'll have it out, but going to happen. What did we miss tonight, Phil? Tonight was fun.
I don't know. I think we covered everything. I mean, again, seasons are just getting underway. We're selling out most of our events. I know I got an event next weekend, selling out at 100 players. Myrtle Beach got an event same weekend. Again, 2-day event, selling out. I know he's trying to get some more spots. I can't get any more for mine. Again, the Upstate chapter, they've sold out an event in 3 weeks already. That's already sold out. So the southern areas, we are kicking it up right now. Memberships up across the board. We're looking at a fantastic season from our membership base, and to tell you, just can't wait to get started. I mean, I've been doing traveling, but
absolutely excited. And
excited, exactly. Yeah, and then Mr. Lingenfelter is on the session here. A little smiley face. Is he blushing still from?
How much money did he win?
I mean, I don't know. He won a lot. He won a lot.
Mike, we'll be sending you your 1099 soon. Don't worry. Yeah. Uncle Sam has already reached out about your winnings in Florida.
Yeah, and I think the handicap committee is looking at him too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, goodness gracious. But a couple things real quick. I want to answer a couple questions. It's not very often that Central Illinois is the topic of conversation in the chat. Something I know about because I'm from Central Illinois. But for Mark out there, Panther Creek is definitely on the schedule for 2023. Corn Ferry Tour stop. I will also confirm that it does not conflict with the St. Louis date, and that was intentionally because I'm going to Panther Creek. Just saying. For Chad, I love me some Illini Country Club. Closest I ever came to qualifying for the U.S. Open was there. Long story short, great course. Unfortunately, not on the schedule. So they don't. It's one of those that doesn't like outside events, Phil. It makes me sad.
Oh, I just thought you might be bitter.
I'm not bitter about it. No, I actually lost the 6-hole playoff.
Ooh, ouch.
To a guy, yeah, that played on the PGA Tour for 15 years, and he does a really funny video about like pronating and supinating and like all this other stuff on the video. I'll have to find it and share with everybody at some point. But that's the guy I lost to, and I'm like, whatever. He was a super nice guy. But yeah, 6th playoff hole.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it literally off a tree, kicked left back in the middle of the fairway, knocked it to a foot, made birdie.
Ouch. Yeah. You want to answer Sean's question?
Sean's question. Is there a swag bag? Sean, I don't answer any questions about swag bags. I mean, I just was going to give you all a gift card to the pro shop. Is that not enough? Like, I submit that is enough.
So
seriously, Bill, just gift card to the pro shop.
Come on, man.
Okay,
so the answer is yes.
Yes. No, I'm kidding, Sean. There is a swag bag coming. It will be available on look at Chris over here. I have my thing on. This dude gets Chick-fil-A delivered during the middle of a live.
Really?
DoorDash to the hotel. That is like big pimping. But anyways, swag bag. So for Sean Schaefer down in Houston, y'all have ice. So we're waiting on our big item. It's stuck in Texas. So it's coming. As soon as it gets in, we'll ship everything out. So we still anticipate we'll have everything by March 1st to your local chapters. So first term after March 1st, we'll have a swag bag. We're pretty excited about it. It's really good stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun year.
Yeah.
Everything's coming together really nicely in the APT. We've got the mayor full time, which means that everything's gonna flow smoothly. No handicap issues. Life is good.
Yeah. I mean, and Sean, just as you well know, I mean, the value of our membership is not just a swag bag, right? The amount of partnerships that we have, the partners and the products that we have available to you at discounts for our members, whatever, they outweigh, the swag bag and the membership fee that you pay every year. So, it's not just about a swag bag. It's about some of the other things. And of course, the big thing for a lot of us, whatever, it's the camaraderie and the people that you meet on this tour. Again, we're joking back and forth with players from all across the country on this chat session. I wouldn't have had a chance to meet half of these guys if it wasn't for this tour. So, getting out and playing not only on your local level, but into some of these regional events and stuff like that, or traveling just to your neighbor, your the chapter that's next door to you, whatever. You'll meet some great people, and that's probably the biggest benefit of the tour as a whole, So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just like to throw out. Remember, we booked. We're going to a little shout out to New Jersey because we're going to Shaq and Maxon in April for the opener in New Jersey. So we booked a rental car for 3 days in Philadelphia, and how much did we save? $200
Oh,
with the code.
Quite a bit.
So I mean, if you're looking to find value in the membership, rent a car for 3 days and use our discount code. Dumb.
Or go to the Turtleston store right now and use the APT
Go to the
40 code.
store. Yeah, I've saved $125 too many times, or 2 under APT 20. I mean, you buy 13 prints and you can save some money. So,
Sean, you've played in 3 states so far. What, 3 states this year, or 3 states in total? I say because you were down in Florida. You've been in, you've probably been in Georgia, and you've probably been in Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
You've played in more than 3 states, Sean. You're just talking about 2023. We know better.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
it'll be fun. Well, anyways, we got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Phil, we're running ahead of schedule tonight.
It's been good.
Can I just say the reason we're always behind schedule is now Jody's fault.
Jody's not here.
I'd like to point out it is clearly Jody's fault why we're behind schedule.
Where is he at tonight? Oh, there's Wayno.
Yeah.
I'll say, Wayno, where you been? I'll say, heck, it's been.
Well, no, I was starting to wonder if Wayno still liked me.
Yeah.
I was a little worried. So,
okay.
I need somebody to sing me Elvis on my birthday this year.
Any other questions out there on the
Any
chat?
questions?
I'm looking for some on the.
We're 2 minutes ahead. We got 120 seconds.
Oh, there was a question here. Did Chris also bring some
What's
bourbon
the
to the hotel?
discount code? Check your email. We sent it yesterday.
Yep.
So we're not supposed to share it with people that aren't members, Mike. So you got to check your email from yesterday and just click the link. That's all you got to do. Let's roll, Big Mac.
No. That's not Mac McMillan. That's Mr. Showtime McMillan.
Mr. Showtime.
I'll see him next weekend.
See y'all in the MB. I won't be there. Decatur Country Club on the list again. Yes, it definitely is. August 13th. Decatur Country Club. So, cool. Well,
Sounds
Phil,
good.
no one wants to talk to us anymore. It is
Sounds
what it
good.
is.
That's good.
So, will you take care?
Same to you.
We'll
Have a
be
good
at St.
show.
Louis Golf Expo. If you're in St. Louis, come by and see us. Booth 48 tomorrow. Doing a talk tomorrow. State of Amateur Golf in St. Louis. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
And tomorrow 1 o'clock. If anybody's around the Golf Expo, I will see you soon. I know you've got an event in a couple weeks. And take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
Chris,
Have a good night.
lead us out.
You can play in any chapter that you want. So you get to meet people from anywhere